In the late 2000s, portable computing was pretty much just starting to really become a thing. Smartphones were quickly becoming the devices we know today. Tablets were just around the corner, and netbooks, well, they were trying something, I guess. But Sony saw these netbooks and thought, hey, we could do something better. We could make something even smaller. This is a Sony P530H, an absolutely tiny little Windows device. Is it a laptop? Is it a netbook? I don't know, but it most certainly is adorable. Let's take a look at the keyboard. There's no trackpad here, only a track point, meaning it's pretty much just the keyboard down here. And that keyboard dictates the entire size of this device down to the screen. Look at how wide it is. It is an 8-inch display at 1600 by 768. That is insane for late 2000s standards, which makes this a great display for watching movies, but actually using Windows, everything is very tiny and very cramped at this aspect ratio. Taking a look at the ports, we've got our power input, a USB port, a headphone jack, a wireless on and off switch, SD card and memory stick ports, which is interesting for Sony. Usually they just want you to use memory stick. We have our power slider, another USB port, and a port that would have been used for docks and accessories. Looking at the bottom of the machine, the battery is easily removable. They also managed to fit a webcam up in the top right corner. You have a left, right, and middle click buttons, which makes scrolling actually pretty decent in some applications. And these two buttons that I can't get to work. If you needed a Windows laptop with you while traveling, this thing would have been absolutely perfect. It's so small in fact that I could even put this thing into my pocket. But surely they would have had to compromise somewhere in getting this thing so small, right? Well, that would be the specs. Long story short, it's completely underpowered even when it was brand new back in 2009. But you know what isn't underpowered? Sponsor. This video is sponsored by Opera. Have you ever browsed the web and thought, this is cool and all, but this would be even better if I could browse the web with tab traces, split screen views, and a pop-out video player. Did you know you could do that with Opera? How did you get into my house? Tab traces let you easily keep track of your most recently used tabs. The darker the underscore is, or lighter if you're on dark mode, the more recently you visited that tab. So if you have an absolute crap ton of tabs open, you can see exactly which tabs you had open recently. Split screen lets you view up to 4 tabs at once in many different orientations, such as half, thirds, and quarters, letting you compare information and do research in a much simpler way. There's an integrated music player so you can browse the web and listen to music at the same time. You can choose between several different platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, and more. And of course, there's a pop-out video player that allows you to watch videos while viewing other tabs or using other apps entirely. Watch videos while you're doing work or playing games. Or playing games while you're meant to be doing work. And just check out these themes. These themes are super cool. Huh, cool. I might try that then. Could you please get out of my house? If this sounds like your jam, check out Opera using the link in the description below. And once again, thanks to Opera for sponsoring this video. Let's turn this thing on and see just how far we can get with this tiny little Vaio. And here's the power switch. Vaio. How beautiful. Oh, we are resuming Windows apparently. Turns out I didn't actually shut it down. Let's see how long this takes to resume. You can tell that this Windows 7 boot screen is kind of stretched. It's not really designed to run on ultra-wide aspect ratios. That didn't take too long to turn back on. Let's now log in here using our little track point. Sometimes it's a little hard to aim with this. It's loading the taskbar and desktop. Ah, there we go. Now we're back in, look at that, and we have a Firefox window open. I click the start menu. We're waiting for the start menu to open. The start menu is really not opening, and the start menu finally opens. So the start menu opens. What about, there we go, Firefox. Oh, I had a little animation, the little maximize animation. What about rendering the window? Or did I click too many times and it closed again? Oh, never mind, here it is. Not responding, it's a bit slow. So pretty much this is the experience of trying to use this machine. It's a lot of waiting, right? You're gonna be doing a lot of waiting. It's not fast at all. This little guy uses the exact same drives that are found in iPods, the 1.8-inch drives. They are not known for being fast. Ah, here we go. Now we're back onto CPU-Z because I had to download that before. Let's close this off. Let's see how long this takes. And of course, it's now done the gray thing. Is it going to let me close it? Ah. Beautiful, there we go. Let's go into CPU-Z and learn a little bit more about this guy. And we wait. CPU-Z is not even an intensive program. In fact, it is very tiny. You can also tell just how small everything is. If you are someone who has trouble reading small items, you're probably going to be completely out of luck on this guy. Unless you use display scaling, but display scaling in Windows 7 is kinda not really finished. Here we have the specs for this little guy. As you can see here, it's only a single core processor with 2 threads. So yeah, not fast by any means. 2 gigabytes of RAM really isn't usable today. I don't even think 2 gigs was that large back in 2009. I think 4 gigs of RAM at least was pretty standard by then. Of course, it's only running at DDR2 speeds as well. Why wouldn't it be? And the graphics we have are Intel Graphics Media Accelerator 500. Absolute powerhouse right here. Oh god, benchmark the CPU? Yeah, sure, let's go do that. Let's see what happens. Well, benchmarking this little guy, it's giving us a result of 12.2. I have a feeling that it might not be a very high number. Interesting. And the multi-thread score was 26.7. Maybe I should try this on my desktop to see the difference in performance. Interesting. Let's try something basic. Let's just write up a simple Word document. Let's press the start button. Ah, instant. Beautiful. Let's search Word. Okay, bit of slowdown there. So the previous owner has actually installed Microsoft Office 2007. I would have preferred 2010 because it's very Windows 7-esque and it has that really cool looking title bar, but we're just gonna have to stick with 2007. Who knows, it'll probably run better anyways. For basic stuff, it ain't too bad. Well, I mean, it's slow, but I can at least open this thing up and get into Word relatively quickly. This is me typing on the Sony Vaio. You could tell I made many mistakes on this keyboard while typing because, well, look at it. It's tiny. Trying to type like a normal keyboard is doable. I mean, I've got small hands and even this thing's a bit too cramped for me. Some people may actually prefer using this as a handheld and just typing this way. It's actually doable. We'll try that in a moment. I'm just going to try typing this quickly with no regards to mistakes. Yeah, quite a few mistakes there. Key fill is very mushy. And not mushy in the good way. There's like barely any travel. You feel like you're hitting the bottom on these keys really quickly and there's just not much give here, but they're still squishy and mushy. Let's try typing while using this thing as a handheld device. So you definitely can use your thumbs to type on here. It's actually not too bad. It's just a little bit too wide for my comfort. Also, I literally cannot press Shift and T at the same time. It just doesn't work. Unless we utilize the right Shift key. I've never had to use the right Shift key in my life. Actually, I was maybe onto something just then. That's not bad. It's really slow, but that's actually really not bad. Maybe if you're walking to your next destination and you really need to write an email, you could just be like, "Hi, can you please do this thing for me? Okay, thanks, bye," and send. It's doable, I guess. So yeah, that's really a way for me to demonstrate the keyboard on here. Spoiler alert, it's really not good. Look at the 1 key. Why is the 1 key so wide? That makes no sense. And then that's been moved up here. I mean, it's good that you get a little bit more room for your numbers, but I don't know, man, this is weird. I mean, the rest of the keyboard seems normal, but like, why do we need a second function key? Does the middle click button work in here? No, it doesn't. Why? Oh, hold on. Yes, it does. It's just really slow. So I can press this middle click button to scroll. That's actually not too bad. That's probably the best way to scroll on this thing, except maybe using your page up, page down keys. Oh, that's why they have a second function key. Okay. I get it now. Here we have Firefox in the taskbar. Let's click that. Let's go! I'm excited to browse the web. It's currently 11:11 PM right now. How long will it take? I'm ready to browse the web. It's 11:12 now. Still no web browser. Look at that, it's starting to appear. No, go ahead. Just take your time. Yep, take your time. I know it takes a bit to load. Just yeah, take your time, man. Okay. We have the UI. It's shown up. You know, honestly, this is actually the quickest I've ever seen Firefox boot on this device. Genuinely. It's usually a lot slower than this. We're about to hit 2 minutes there, and I'd say we're pretty much there. Just under 2 minutes it took to open up Firefox. Lovely. Let's search up Frock for Duck. Enter. This machine is also starting to get nice and toasty. Let's go to images. Okay, that actually didn't take too long. That was not bad. And then if we press the middle click button and use this, we can start scrolling. Oh, okay. Sometimes the left click button has a tendency of getting stuck. There we go. That's better. Okay, and then that's a picture. Let's save this. Oh no, now we're going to YouTube. Okay, hold on. We can still save the picture. It's remembered the right click even though we've clicked off of it accidentally. Yeah, look at that. We're saving the photo. Boom. Save. And we click on this to open it. Oh boy, I'm excited to see the photo. Let's see the photo. This page is slowing down Firefox to speed up your browser, yada yada yada. I'm excited to see the photo. I feel like I'm giving it too many tasks to do. It's trying to load up YouTube and a photo. Challenging stuff. I mean, it is challenging. Modern web browsing is very, very bloated and JavaScript heavy and just all sorts of shenanigans going. Let's switch to the videos tab now before it tries to play the channel trailer. I'm expecting the photo that I clicked over a minute ago to suddenly appear in front of me when I least expect it. Hey, it's a little surprise. Oh, here we go. Here's the photo. It's appeared a few minutes later. Here it comes. Yay! It did it! Good job. Oh, look at that. Control Plus. Beautiful. And all that for the low-res version. Oh, yeah. Let's turn the volume all the way up on this thing and see if this is a decent movie-watching experience. Okay. Let's click and watch a video. Please don't start playing an ad. That's not even the video that I wanted. Oh my god, why does it keep selecting everything? Stop. The left click is stuck. Okay, it just keeps clicking and dragging everything. Enough. Has the left click finally just given up on me while filming? Are you serious? Don't play an ad, please. It's playing an ad. You can tell. Look at the yellow. Even if you install an ad blocker, the ad blocker is going to take up more RAM, which we don't have much of. Remember, we're only running on 2 gigabytes of RAM here. And look, it's usually not that much of a problem for these Windows 7 machines. It's just that this little atom is in this tiny little form factor getting insanely hot right now. Yeah, if I feel the bottom of this, it's actually burning me to the touch. It's not even loading a video ad. You know what? Cool, I'm fine with that. Yep, take me in the full screen without... Yep, okay. Let's watch all 1 hour of this on this little guy.
It's Frock for Duck. The Surface Duo wasn't a successful product for Microsoft. One of its biggest downsides was the fact that it ran Android, making it quite limited to what you...
The speakers on this thing, absolutely dreadful. It's not even playing it back at full speed. And what is this? Is this like 240p? I feel like this is 240p. We're stuck.
Could do with it, and also didn't play the two.
If we are running out of RAM here and it's trying to use the slow 4200 RPM drive as a swap file, yeah, miserable experience. I have a feeling that might be what it's doing right now. Let's click on settings here, see how long that takes to open, and we'll get to see what resolution this is running at. Or maybe just the whole website's so bloated for something like this, it'll just have no hope even at 144p. Ah, 480p? No, that's way too demanding. We can't have 480p. This mouse is way too bougie for this computer, or maybe it matches. Who knows? Plug it into the USB port. These are very firm USB ports, I will say. Very high quality. Turn it on. It should just start working. Damn, you know the computer's stubborn when even the mouse doesn't want to work with it. Usually I have no problem using this stupid bougie mouse with these old computers, but I might have to go wired. Fully wired. I know, guys. It's G502 time. These are some of the best feeling USB ports I've ever tried. The mouse doesn't work. Maybe there's just a bit of a delay. Installing device driver software. It's lighting up. It might just start moving in a second. This is genuinely one of the worst experiences I've ever had with a laptop ever. Even the Lumia 950 running Windows 11 ran better than this. But that was more consistently laggy and more frame rate laggy, but it still opened things in a reasonable time. This thing is on a period correct operating system. It quite literally is kinda designed to run. It's just struggling. Like the frame rate's fine, you know, it can handle Windows just fine. It's just it's all the programs, it's the thermals, it's just still not recognizing the mouse. It's still installing the drivers for it. My god, guys, it's a mouse. And the mouse didn't even work. After all that. Never mind, the mouse works now. And now everything's speeding up. Look at this. It's feeling a little bit more snappy. Just open up the settings. Yes. 480p. We're on the next screen. Could you imagine trying to do 4K 60 on here? Nuh-uh. 144p. Let's go. Also, I think Firefox has been trying to make me pop out the video the whole time as well. Yeah, go away, buddy. Give me that 144p. It popped out the video. No, it popped out the video. The stupid pop-up appeared under there. Come on, dude. Yep, thanks, Firefox. That one is actually your fault. Okay, at least it's at 144p now.
Because that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be installing Windows 11 on the Surface.
Wow. My expectations. No, stop playing. Go away. Get out of here. It's still playing. I've closed the window. Okay, there we go. My expectations were on the floor. They were on the floor. The bar was on the floor, and I am still disappointed. 144p. And it still can't play. I am shocked. Now, sure, probably in 2009 it would have played back YouTube okay-ish, but, you know, YouTube is very bloated nowadays and so are modern web browsers, but, whew, that was rough. Even the Lumia 950. Even the Lumia 950 running Windows 11 played videos better than that. I mean, look, that phone's probably more powerful than this thing, let's be real. I wish you guys could see the look on my face while that was playing. Just the sheer shock and disappointment I had. I love the form factor of this thing, but man, it's let me down so much. Can we just get a win for this guy? It's so slow. Since YouTube didn't want to work properly, I've got some local media on this Microsoft USB stick. Now, sometimes the USB just straight up doesn't work and I have to unplug it and replug it several times. It's just how things are. Alright, yeah, of course, it's gotta come up with this dialogue. Every time you plug a USB into Windows 7, it always thinks it's broken. I don't know why. It's always like, hey, we gotta scan and fix this thing. Do you wanna scan and fix it? No. And now we have our media loaded onto this machine. Let's hear how staircase.mp3 sounds on here. Oh wait, there's VLC installed. Oh yeah, look at that window. Which one do I keep? Which one do I close? This is a hard question. Oh my god. Oh, these speakers are dreadful. They are irredeemably bad. Here I have a 1080p 60fps YouTube video that I put out on my second channel, the iPod tier list. I don't think this computer likes 1080p 60fps video. Can I honestly do literally anything on this computer? I'm so disappointed. I absolutely love the form factor of this little guy. Oh my god, it's hot on the bottom.
What's up, guys? It's Findon, and this is the iPod tier list. Everything from the first generation much simpler.
Surely there's issues with the drivers. Surely it wasn't this bad when it was new. Well, that sucked. Let's try VLC to see if that runs it any better.
Just remember that this list is my opinion. If you don't like it, go make your own list.
You did a good job rendering that frame, but you got a few more frames you need to render. Not just that one. Try again.
What's up, guys? And this is the iPod tier list. Everything from the first generation iPod up to...
Okay, let's at least try the sample videos. Here we go. Wildlife.wmv. It's only a 25 megabyte file compared to the 2 gigs I was trying to play just then. Surely it can play this. If it can't, I have no hopes for this thing. Okay, it's faring a lot better, but it's not even playing full frames on a 720p video. Look, it's playable. It's doing it. But it's also dropping frames. What do you do with a device that is so slow that you literally cannot run anything properly on it? Well, you try to game on it, and here I have Half-Life loaded on the Vaio. As for predictions, I think it will be okay, because it's a game from the late 90s. It was a 10-year-old game by this point. Oh, hell yeah. Oh yeah, look at that boot screen. That was my first time properly seeing the Sierra boot screen as well. I've only ever played the Steam version of Half-Life, not the Game of the Year edition that I have here. Let's do configuration. I think we're going to stick with 640 by 480 for now. We're going to leave it on software mode for now. We'll just see if we can even run the game. We should at least be able to run the game, surely. Alright. Half-Life time. Oh, that's not really aligned, but sure, go ahead. Oh, you can see the cursor's actually stopping in this corner here. Oh god. Why is it doing that? Why was the desktop flashing like that? What the hell, man? Oh god. What is it doing? Okay, I at least want to do a high resolution. That might actually fix this. That's better. Look at that. The frame rate is lower, but it's running perfectly fine. Okay, so that's software mode. Let's try doing like OpenGL or something. Default? Yeah, I don't think we're going to do 3DFX Mini. We are very past 3DFX here. We're on Intel. No, not even Intel HD graphics. Just Intel graphics. Alright, let's go. Let's see how the game runs. And for some reason, we're back on the desktop. The selected OpenGL mode is not supported by a video card. Bruh. We're going to try the 3DFX Mini driver. I don't think this is going to work, but let's just do it. Okay. Let's try Direct 3D. And we're going to do 1024 by 768. Oh, it's doing it. It's doing Direct 3D. Look at that loading screen. That is an awesome loading screen. Look at Gordon there. It's taking a bit longer to load. Oh no. Okay, surely this has to be a graphics driver issue. But damn, does this not look cool? Look at this little guy with the Half-Life loading screen on there. If this was orange, this would be such a Black Mesa computer. Look at this thing. Tried to pause and unpause the game and now we're stuck. Maybe Control-Alt-Delete. Ah, look at that. Half-Life crashed anyway. Notice how there's no icon in the taskbar? This doesn't run very well. So much stuttering. Oh, you can like really b-hop in this version. Look at this.
Hey, Mr. Freeman. I had a bunch of messages for you, but we had a system crash about 20 minutes ago. What are you doing? Come on, Gordon. You trying to get me into trouble? My God, what am I doing?
Yeah, I want to take the shortcut. No, I want to take the ladder down. Hey, let's try using this thing. Oh, hell yeah. Look at this. Now we're gaming. Heh. I can make them both talk at once. Yeah, typical Valve game. It's actually kind of fun playing with the nub like this. I actually kind of like it. That's so uncomfortable, actually. You can play with the nub. It actually does work, but it's so uncomfortable. Yo, let's go into the beam. Yeah. Wait, how long will it take to load my save? Look at these textures. This shit looking like Minecraft. Wow, I am extremely disappointed. So, trying to load a save in Half-Life, a game that is 11 years older than this thing, just kills it. What a fitting end for this silly little nugget of a computer. I am so disappointed, man. This thing looks so cool, and it let me down so much. If only this thing ran better, then, man, this would be such a cool little device. Maybe you could install Linux on here or Windows XP, and it might actually run really nicely. Who knows? My name is Frog4Doka. Consider however you want, I really don't care. New videos whenever I like. Consider becoming a channel member like all these people on the screen have. You get some bonus videos, early access to my upcoming videos, custom Discord server roles, and your very own Minecraft server, all rolled into one. Starts at $1 a month, and that's about it. That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching.